What is up, free-to-play nation? I'm the free-to-play Padawan. I love Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, but I hate spending money on mobile games. And I believe you can dominate this game without even spending a dime. And you guys, if I wasn't seeing it from my own eyes, I wouldn't believe it. We have 2 more characters ready for Relic this week. Last week, we took Rex and Arc. Rex and Arc to Relics last week. This week, we are taking Echo to Relics, but that is not all. We are going to be taking an additional tune to Relics as well. But before we show who that is, I want to check on the chat. Immortal Tyranny, based on the fact that we're taking 2 more characters to Relics today, has an interesting twist on the intro. He says, "What is up, pay-to-win nation? I'm the pay-to-win master. I love Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and I love spending money on mobile games. I believe that you can only dominate this game by spending money." That is hilarious, man. Just kidding. Hey, Padawan, what's up, Tyranny? That is hilarious. Coleman Traver, I will be playing games with friends, but having the stream in the background. Fantastic, Coleman. Glad to have you with us. Hello to your friends. Don't let him win. But Coleman, I hope that you win. Brian Thompson says, "Hey everybody, happy Friday." What's up, Brian? Good to see you, buddy. Dog says, "How much signal data you need?" Yeah, I need the signal data. Big time. I am going to be taking him to Relic 0. That's where I'm taking him to. Relic 0, and that's it. Lex says, "Hey, what's up, Lex?" Alex, hello everyone. What is up, Alex? Dog says, "We're coming for that Rancor." Brian Thompson, you coming back to Lothal anytime soon? Man, I wish he would. I think he's enjoying the guild that he's in now. He came back to the Senate, if I'm not mistaken, Dog. But there was no room for him in Lothal when he came back, and so he ended up in a different guild where I think he is having a good time there. But if a spot opens up, he might be interested in hopping back into Lothal. Will the next Relic be Kylo Ren unmasked? How do you know? How did you know that? Is it showing on the screen? Look, you guys. Kylo Ren unmasked. He was not the plan. But I took him to gear 12 because he just happened to have the gear available. And look at this. The upgrade button was lit on Kylo Ren unmasked. Oh my gosh, we got the loading screen. The upgrade button was lit on Kylo Ren unmasked. Now, just to be sure, I'm going to upgrade Echo first, just in case they share that piece of gear. Because Echo is the goal. We're going after Shakti clones. We're going after the Gas 501st team to be fully relicked. We're going after all this stuff. So we got to make sure we keep our priorities straight. But I just can't pass up a free relic. I mean, I know it's not free. I know I'm going to be taking gear from other characters, but if you could go for SLKR, who else would it be? Yeah. Kylo Ren unmasked is it just happened. So let's go ahead. Let's take care of our boy Echo first. We're going to take him up to Relic. And I don't even know if I could take him to Relic 1. We are really hurting on the materials. Let's see. Okay, we can take him to Relic 1. Can we take him to Relic 2? We got to get him to Relic 5 before I do any relics on Kylo. We'll probably do Relic 1 on Kylo, because that only costs the Carbonite circuit boards. Relic 2. Relic 3. So we can't even take him to Relic 3. We don't have any of the green. So I got to farm the green stuff. So Relic 2 Echo, that's as far as we can go. That's sad. That's a little bit depressing. And it looks like I got his mods where I wanted them to be. I went potency on him specifically to try to counter the CLS team, because he stuns droids with this grenade, and 3PO and Chewie and C3PO are both droids on that CLS team. So potency on him could be helpful. However, I do not have a potency cross, I don't think. Yeah, I have an offense cross. So I need to get a different cross here, but I don't think I have any good options. Let's take a look together. We want it to be a potency set with a potency primary. How many do we have? We have one on Vader. We can't take that from him. We have one on Tarkin. Okay. Let's see. What is this one? This one is potency with 11 speed. What is his potency sitting at right now? 90%. That's not very high. It's not very high. This would be a huge boost to his potency. I think I'm going to do this. This has got a little bit of speed on it. This has a little bit of offense. This has got even more speed at blue. But health, defense, and protection, those are all flat stats. Those are all flat stats. Immortal Tyranny. Dom says hi. What's up, Dom? Immortal Tyranny. You are on my allies list, so I checked and saw that you had multiple Gear 12s. I assumed that you would rather Relic crew than Hux. Smart thinking. Smart thinking. I remember you saying that Pago won't be Relic anytime soon. Geomaster. Hello, Padawan. How is your day going? I'm having a great day. I've been sick this week, but today I finally feel like myself. It was rough. It was rough, you guys. But I made it through, and I feel, you know how after you get sick, you almost feel better after you feel good? You almost feel better than you felt before, because it's like you feel normal again, and you were feeling bad for so long. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, so potency, I don't like that one. I like the speed, but I don't like anything else about that mod. This one doesn't have any speed. This one's got crit chance. What do you have? Zeb. You can keep that. Low Gray really needs to keep his, although this is looking better, except there's no speed. I guess I'm going for this purple one. The crit chance is something that could help him, and the speed is something. So let's go ahead and get this potency on up to its 6 dot amount. Ooh, protection. Well, we're doing it anyway. We want to get that 30% potency, and we're going to assign this mod. He's going to lose some speed, and he's going to lose some offense, but he's going to gain potency. So I might go backwards on this. I might switch it back later to offense echo, but right now we got a potency echo, and that brings his potency to 120. That's a lot better. That is a lot better. Plus, that'll help in light side Geo when he stuns the Separatist droids. It's always nice when he gets the full field stunned with that grenade right there. Let's see here. All right. So that's Echo. We got to leave him marked until we get him to Relic 5. Now let's see, is Kylo... Yep, the upgrade button is still lit. We're going to do it. Okay, now... I'm going to do this a little bit differently, because I've always been curious. I don't know if anybody else is curious, but I've always been curious if they actually get any more stats when they go to Relic 0. Because it shows a bunch of orange numbers. It shows a bunch of orange numbers, like that, like those numbers right there, when you take them up to Relic 0. I don't know why somebody would want to have all the pieces on and not take them to Relic, but if they're as fast as they could be underestimated if they're still showing gold. I don't know. I'm just gonna look and see. Okay, so he has, we're just gonna look at his health and protection. I know his speed is not gonna go up, so let's look at his health and protection, and his potency and tenacity is not gonna go up. I guess just his health and protection. 51 and 58. 51, 052, 58, 019. And then let's take him to Relic 0. See, it looks like he's got all this stuff. No, he got... Did his tenacity and potency go up? Yeah, his protection went way up. Okay, so he does get stats. He does get... Yeah, he got his health... Okay, so there's no reason to leave it on Gear 12 if you can take him to Relic 0. Relic 0 apparently is a thing. Relic 0 is a thing. Can we take him to Relic 1? Let's see. Yeah, we have the carbonite circuit boards. Oh my gosh, you guys. These relics are coming way too fast. I don't have time to get this other gear. we'll take him to Relic 2. We'll take him to Relic 2 because we have the stuff. But we got to get Echo to 5 before we do any more work on Crew. But y'all know Crew is worth it. He's worth it. Oh my gosh, we have crap mods on him. Man. I don't know. Maybe we'll come back around to redoing the mods on Crew now that he's up to Relic. I just wasn't expecting that. And Wampa, I've been putting a little bit of work into Wampa. He's where our next Zetas are going to go. I want to get this bad boy up to Relic next. So the goal is, well, after Shock T. The goal was Shock T. And Crew just kind of came out of nowhere. The goal is now Shock T again. As far as Relic slicing materials, or Relic, salvage, we're going for Echo to 5, and then we'll take Crew to 5, I guess. Or maybe we'll just leave him at 2. I don't know, until we come back around, because we got to get him to 7 for SLKR, right? We might leave him at 2 for now. And then Shock T. And then we're going to do Wampa, Nest, and BB-8. And then it's full steam ahead on SLKR. But they're going fast, you guys. These things are going fast. Immortal Tyranny says, on Tuesday, I reliced both Sith Trooper and First Order Stormtrooper. I just need to relic Vet Han and unlock the Finalizer, and I can start getting SLKR. Oh my gosh, Tyranny. That's exciting, man. You're doing great. Z-Tech says, I believe mods don't affect any gear that is equipped, but before reaching the next gear level. So I believe it's just an increase from mods affecting the added stats. Diogi says, gas can get you your C-Pit 501st if you want to leave Shock T behind for a bit. I really want DOG, I appreciate that, and I do want him for C-Pit, but I really want him for Cam also. And if the only character that I don't have to get a Cam shard is Shock T, then I would feel terrible leaving it at that. Obviously, Shock T, now that I have gas, is not going to be leading my clones very often. But it'll still be good to have her to lead the clones if, let's say, I wanted to go crazy and try a Jedi mission, which I'm not prepared for in any way, for the light side Geo, and take gas with my Jedi. Then it would be good to have Shock T to lead the clones in a combat mission elsewhere. You laughing at me. You laughing at me, DOG. I can't believe it. I'm so hurt. Okay, you guys. We have an exciting roster spotlight for today. And it is a live roster spotlight. I'm so discombobulated, you guys. I am so sorry. I need to pull up Discord. I hope that this isn't all showing on the screen here. Discord. Always considerate of all guild events. You're a scholar. Well, thank you, DOG. I feel like if I'm free to play and I'm in a guild with such champions as I am, I need to make sure that I prioritize the guild stuff to earn my place in Lothal. Because there's a bunch of people that are, I wouldn't say whales, but they pay a little here and there, and they're focusing on guild stuff, so who am I as a free-to-play player to not do it? Let's see here. We are going to go to direct messages. And we are going to go to Legolas. And let's see here. Immortal Tyranny says, since getting to 4 million GP last week, I have 3-starred Cat's Proving Grounds mission and gotten Maul's mission at 1-star. Man, it feels good to be finally be done with the tutorial. Congratulations, man. Now, Tyranny, can you, I have no idea with Proving Grounds, can you farm all of the characters? Or can you only farm one every time it comes around? If you could farm all the characters, that would be very generous of CG. But I wonder if you can only farm the one. Let me know. Or maybe it's 2. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know about that. Okay, so let me turn the music off. We're just going to pause it for now. We're going to change some settings on the stream so that we can hear Legolas. We're going to get a live... okay, it's at 48. We're going to turn it up to 85. We're going to get another live roster spotlight here. Let's see if we can get Legolas on the line. I'm going to change the screen here so that we don't hear those droids going by so loud.
Hello.
Hey, there he is. What's up, Legolas?
Nothing much.
You doing all right, my friend?
Oh, yeah, just making some dinner.
Making dinner. Cool, man. Cool. Well, you have so many accounts. I know you show in the personal achievements whenever you get something on any of your accounts, and it feels like you have so many accounts. How many are you running right now?
So, physically, I'm running 3 right now.
Wow.
Just my 3 main accounts, yeah. I just couldn't do it anymore. Just got so busy with work and real, IRL stuff, so.
But 3's a lot. 3 is a lot.
Yep.
You're saying you were running more than that before.
Yeah, I ran like 6. That's when I wasn't as busy. Now, some more things came up. Like, I can't do that anymore.
My goodness.
Yeah.
My goodness. That's crazy, man. 6 accounts, and now you're down to 3. And I think that 1 is too much to handle. And you are down to 3. And this is your main? Is that right? Or is this one of your alts?
This is my main.
This is your main. Justin Dex.
Yep, that's my main.
All right, sweet. And you were in a guild called TNR Pie Fighter. I like that. Can you tell me a little bit about your guild?
Okay, so it's 379 mil GP guild.
Whoa.
I posted it in like the Discord where you can just post your ally code, your GG, and I just kind of just posted some simple things like, hey, I have 4.1 million GP. My first GL is JML, working towards gas, then executor, and then probably another GL or work on my core teams. So, and then I got an offer within a day, and this guy was talking to me, and he's like, well, I know you have a lot lower GP because our average is about 6 to 6.5. I was really surprised he even messaged me. He's like, well, as long as you're active and helping out the guild and, you're still farming, you're progressing, as long as you're doing that, I'm fine with it. So, I left my previous guild and went for that, and then got
That
my first
is
couple.
awesome.
Yeah, I got my first couple droid brains, and I was like, all right. Then I just got a Relic 8 JML, I think 2 days ago.
Congratulations, man. Yeah, I see him here in your arena team.
Yeah.
You have all 6 Zetas on him.
Oh, yeah. I saved up. I had like over 240 by the time I had them done. Like, by the
Very cool. I just lost you. I don't know if something happened on your end. But let's look at some of your stats here. You're at 4.1, like you said. Your characters is 2.5, and your ships is 1.6. Looking down here at your gear donated, you are a generous donator at only 4.1 million GP. You already have over 1,000 pieces of gear donated, 1,261. So congratulations on that.
Yeah.
All right. It looks like I have you back.
Yep.
All right. Excellent.
I don't know what happened exactly, but
that's all right. And if you got to go, I know you said you might just be able to talk for a minute. If you got to go, please let me know and just duck out, and we'll carry on with your roster spotlight regardless.
Good. Yeah, I still have a couple minutes, so I'm good right now.
All right. Nice. Now, I like to look at ships first. Let's look at your capital ships.
Oh, geez.
It looks like you're. Oh man, look. Looks like you're rocking an Executrix in Fleet Arena, but you have a Negotiator and a Malevolence.
Yeah, I didn't really focus farm too much exactly on ships.
Okay, sure.
Because when ships first came out, many centuries ago, I wasn't really a fan of ships because they were only a single shard and the drop rate was a lot lower than the character shards when I first started. So I remember when Mobile Gamer and Arnold was all talking about that. I was like, okay, ships, cool, whatever, like I wasn't really much of a ship type of guy. I liked the battles and stuff, but just didn't want to farm it. And then I've been playing the game since probably a month after launch. So this is like my second like account that I made. Like I was playing on and off for the past 5 years, or since I got married. I kind of stooped down and didn't play for like 4 years. Really,
Okay, yeah,
it
you
was
took
on
a
and
big
off.
break. I got you.
Yeah, so I took a big break, and then I think when COVID hit, that's when I got back into gaming on Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and I was actually started following T Swag
Oh
before
yeah,
he.
the Star Wars
So
guy.
he got me back into the game, and then I've just been playing ever since then. You know, I had my moments where I don't want to play, but just having like a motivated guild really kept me going.
Well, that's awesome, man. That's
Yeah.
awesome. It looks like you're doing really good in your capital ships, but like you said, you didn't get as many of these other little ships, but just one project at a time, right? It looks like your rebel fleet's actually looking pretty nice.
Yeah, I was thinking about going for the profundity, but I don't know if I want to go for like a Relic 9 Radis right now.
I got
'Cause
you.
that's so much. And I don't want to farm it since he's only single shard. He's not accelerated yet.
Sure. Yeah, I'm the same way, man. When it comes to the new stuff, I say I'm gonna forget about it for a whole year, and after a year, then we'll talk about it, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I went for Mara Jade, and just having her on my alt, I mean, I have her at Relic 5
Oh
on my.
wow.
Yeah, I went straight for her for Relic 5, so I'm going for Star Killer on both my alts, actually.
Wow.
So, yeah. But just, I'm almost done with her. I think I'm about 60 something shards away.
On your
So,
main here?
yeah. Because I'm like,
Excellent.
I have the gear piece ready for gear 12, so
Yeah.
that's all I need to do. So that's all I'm waiting for. She's get her shards. Then I'm farming sorry about that. I'm farming them troopers as well. Farming range and Emerald Piet right now. So they're
Beautiful.
about because I have like the Imperial troopers on my best alt account right now. And it's just like, all right, I probably should work on that on my main.
Yeah,
Just
once you get the taste of how good they are on any of your accounts, you want them on all of your accounts because they're so good. They're so good.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
just
seeing that Mara Jade gear 11 plus 5 pieces, and you say you have that piece ready to put on her as soon as you get the shards to get that last star. Congratulations on that. That's a long
mm,
farm.
yeah. So I think it's about 6 months I've been farming her.
Yeah,
Almost 7.
yeah. It takes about 7 months to get a single shard farm all the way farmed up.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I was just doing it on the side, just farming my main things I'm farming. So just having just do a single shard at same time as doing another ship farm. Like, might as well. Might as
Yeah,
well just do a couple of ship farms. I'm going for I think B1 right now. Yeah, I'm going for B1 to finish him off. So trying to get that gas grind going.
excellent, man. So you're really
Mm-hmm.
focused on light side geo, it sounds like.
Um, yeah, I think my main farm I went for on this account was JKR. This is before he was accelerated, all the characters, and Dark Revan. So I did all of those shards, single node, single shard.
Oh yeah.
When so it took me probably about a year to get Malik. I think almost a year and 3 months because I didn't have all the get one saved because I didn't realize I needed saved about was it 60k of get one just for him to be 7 starred. So I learned the hard way, but I already farmed out Wampa and Hermit Yoda already before that, so I already had them done. I just didn't
Wow.
know if Wampa was going to be a good character or not. And Hermit Yoda, I remember a buddy of mine told me that if you get Hermit Yoda with JKR, he's really good. And then when I got him, I was like, wow, he wasn't lying to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was really surprised of how good that squad is, until I started getting them all relicked and everything. So I've just been chugging along, just doing my farm little by little, and then I started going for I think the CLS squad. By the time I finished my CLS squad, I was like, you know what? Let me look at my ships and how far away I am from Jedi Master Luke. And I looked, I was about 7 months away from unlocking him. It's like, you know what? Might as well go for him.
Yeah, man, your CLS. You got CLS. You got Darth Revan. You got Jedi Master Luke. You've got a lot of goodies in this roster, man. It's like you've got way more than it feels like you should have at 4.1 million.
Yeah, I was actually very. I mean, I was bloated at first, and then this is before for GAC. If you had low GP, you could face people about the same GP and stuff like that. So I
Yeah.
was all about that. So I got very competitive in that. Then they switched up for GAC. It's like, well, I might as well bloat now because there's no point of staying low GP and facing 6, 5, 6, 7, 8 mil accounts with a low GP account. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do that, and then I just kept on going along, and I think about 2 months ago, that's when I hit 4 mil, and then I didn't know you had to beat normal conquest for hard conquest.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh man.
Man, so you hit 4 mil and you couldn't even do it right away. That sucks.
Yeah, so I learned the hard way on that one. So I wasted, I think, about last day, like 3 hours before. I think I spent about 1K crystals
Oh my
just to
gosh.
beat just to beat the Sector 5 boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But
So
you had to do it so you can get into hard mode.
yep. So I'm very happy I beat it because wow, just the second or third box. I think it's the third box I got. Man, it was so much better for rewards. Just helped out my account like a lot.
That's awesome. Now you said that Conquest, when I was talking to you, you said Conquest is your favorite game mode right now because of the rewards that you're getting from it.
Yeah, so I actually played Conquest on all three of my accounts. Yeah, people may call me crazy on that, but all you do is just watch something, and then I just kind of just do the battles, and if I can do the some of the the features, I'll do them. If I can't, then I just keep on going with my main squads that I have, like CLS, JKR, I mean JML. So, and then Dark Revan as well. So it just makes it more fun.
Yeah, man, you've got some great Conquest teams. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. I mean, CLS, Darth Revan, Jedi Master Luke, those are three of the best. And Jedi Revan too. Now, do you make
Mm-hmm.
like two separate Jedi teams so that you can conserve your stamina? Or do you go ahead and put your Jedi Master Luke with your Revan and Jolie and stuff like that?
So depends. It really depends on what team I'm facing in Conquest. I
Sure.
normally use them for the harder squads. So normally use them for uh like was it? Oh, a lot of the harder teams I just use them. But if I just want to just get some easy wins, I use them. But I normally put JML, JKR, Jedi Knight Luke, Jolie, and either Grandmaster Yoda, I think. No, I use Hoda, I should say. I just use just that squad just to help heal up and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So I don't use them first. I normally use CLS. Then I go Darth Revan first, and then I go CLS squad. So it just depends on what teams and what their modifiers are, because sometimes you can just face like an old Republic team with Nest, and she's just a pain in the butt. So you can't really use CLS on her just to beat her, and to take her down. You normally have to use Darth Revan. That's what I normally do.
Yeah. Nest in Conquest can be terrible. Just terrible. So, I mean, I'm seeing just a lot of incredible stuff on this roster, man. You've got your Sith Empire, like I said, your CLS, your Jedi Master Luke, but then there's quite a few teams in the Gear 12, Gear 11 range. I see Bounty Hunters. I'm seeing Empire. I'm seeing Separatists with Newt. What are some of your favorite lower gear teams that you use, let's say, in Grand Arena?
Ooh, probably EP with Mara Jade. Actually, is pretty fun
Okay.
to use.
Yeah, let's take a look at that. Yeah. So EP it looks like even without the Zeta, so you don't even have the Zeta on EP, and you still getting good use out of Mara Jade. That's awesome.
Yeah, I actually haven't. I forgot about his his what is it? His Zeta that you can use. So I've just been kind of just chugging along. I didn't realize it until you said it. I'm like, oh, I probably should use that.
When you got 6 counts, it's difficult to keep track of all of them. So you use EP,
yeah.
Mara Jade. Do you use this top row here? Vader, Mara Jade, Tarkin, Thrawn, and EP?
Yeah, it depends on what teams I'm facing.
Sure.
Most of the time, you can just trio it, or sometimes I use EP, Mara Jade, and Thrawn, or EP, Mara Jade, and Darth Vader, depending on what the team comp is.
I got you. So if you can get away with it, you just go for 3 versus 5.
Oh yeah, I always try to undersize most of the teams I face, unless I know I need 5. And some of them are just kind of just fodder at times. Just kind of just like, oh, just let him die. He's fine. I'll just keep on going. But but I think it's more fun to use Wampa though on some of the low relic squads.
Oh yeah.
So he's one of my favorite. He or she, whichever people prefer. It's always fun to use. It's always fun to use Wampa.
Now you've got your Wampa modded for defense and health, it looks like. How do you like that modding for a solo character?
It's survivability. I mean, yes, sometimes a battle can take a lot longer, but I think it puts some tenacity on Wampa as well, so it kind of just helps out. I mean, there's a guy named Oliver, and I think he's in the Discord too.
He's awesome.
He's helped me out a lot with my squads and modding, so that's the guy I always go to if I have questions about modding, and so we met in what was it, in T-Swags or the Sours guys Discord. So that's kind of how I kind of met a lot of the people. I actually was there before I started venturing out to other Discords and stuff. So it's been fun.
I appreciate how active you are in our Discord and our community, man. You're definitely a great piece of the puzzle.
Appreciate that.
Let me catch up on chat a little bit. We have Wilfredo Rodriguez says, finally, I am catching your stream. I want to say thank you for all your guides. I'm 2 months into the game, and I'm staying top 20 in fleet thanks to your guide. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. And I'm glad that you made it to the stream. Night Sniper says, hey, yo, a bit late to the party. Who's the second relic today? And then Night Snipe says that it was Crew. Night Snipe's asking who the spotlight is for, and he says that once he found out it's for you, he says, awesome account, Legolas. He also says that Jedi Knight Revan is very good versus Nest in every game mode. So that's something to keep in mind.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's right.
Trickster says, hey, yo, I would have come sooner, but feels like watching 2 streams at the same time and playing a game was a recipe for disaster. Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you. Sometimes you got to focus on the one thing instead of doing everything all at the same time. All right, so we're caught up on the chat now. You have what seems to be a pretty robust bounty hunter team. What do you use it for in Grand Arena? What do you use it to take out?
I normally actually put them on defense.
Okay.
Actually.
Do you get some holds with them sometimes?
It depends on the opposing teams. I mean, the opposing opponent, if they don't look at the mods right or anything like that. Got some niche, wins or holds.
Yeah, you've got a great team here. Bosk, Django, Grief, Boba, and Mando.
Yes, I normally put them on defense, so they normally give me at least maybe 1 hold, 2 holds, so it helps out. But I normally put Darth Revan on defense, actually. I put his squad on defense.
I bet.
So, because most people still can't get past him. I mean, he's not too fast. I mean, he's at 305 or 308, one of the two. But he still gets holds from me, so I mean, it's well worth it.
Yeah, 305. I mean, that's not bad, dude. That's 131 speed from your mods. That's not nothing. I know people like to say, 340, 350. That's what you should go for. It's like, not everybody has those kind of mods, But I know we should all be going for these kind of mods, but let's see what you got on him. You've got a 10 speed here. You've got a 15 speed there, a 17 speed there, 19 speed, 23 speed, and then a 30 speed. I mean, yeah, you've got some great mods on him. Just a couple things that like could be a little bit better. And besides that, at 305, I know I couldn't get past him.
Yeah, because actually he used to be like almost 330 before. And I took some mods off of him. I think Jedi Knight Revan for mods for Jedi Master Luke.
Well, sure. Yeah, you gotta take care of your baby, right?
Yeah, especially my favorite one.
All right, man. Well, thank you so much for letting us look at your roster. I'm glad you were able to join us live. Are there any last words of wisdom you want to share with anybody that's in the chat or watching the video later?
I think it's just join a guild that's going to benefit you for your accounts, but also having fun and being active in Discord. If they're not active in Discord and they're kind of just don't talk as much, it kind of hurts your motivation to progress with your accounts, and no one's really talking. So that's one of the things I always look for myself is if they're active in Discord, I'm going to stay with the guild. If they're not as active, not talking as much, kind of puts me in the point where like, well, if no one's really to talk, it's just kind of just casual or a little too casual. I will leave the guild and find a new guild to go to because I want to have people that are active who can help me progress. I can see people's progression. I'm always about myself, so you can help yourself progress, but also see progression of your guildmates because that helps motivate you to become a better guildmate, but also having fun at the same time.
So that's great advice, man. Thank you very much for that. Find a great guild that's good for your account and make sure that they're active in Discord so that you can have a fun community to be a part of and everybody helps to help each other grow.
Yep.
I love it, man. I love it. Well, thank you for letting us look at your roster. We're going to get back into the swing of things here with the stream, but I hope that you have fun with whatever you got going on for the rest of the night.
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
All right. We'll talk to you later, man.
Yep.
All right, you guys. Let's turn the sounds back to normal here, and then we'll turn the music back on. All right. That should do it. And then we're going to push play right here. There we go. We got some background music things. Let's see here. Immortal Tyranny says, Padawan, you can do any of the Proving Grounds missions as long as you don't already have all the shards for the characters. So it is possible to farm both Cat and Maul at the same time. That's awesome. That is really good to know. Because we're headed for 4 million, and I want Cat and Maul, but I thought I was going to have to pick between them. That's a really good catch-up mechanic for any new players that are starting the game. I thought it was going to be like impossible to catch up in the Proving Grounds. But you got to have the teams to beat it is what it sounds like. Now, you said you 3-starred it. Does that mean that you can sim it now? Or does that just mean that it's generally easier than those Phoenix from Maul I've heard are deadly? I personally don't have Discord, however, there is a great community here on YouTube, so I find myself motivated to grind in this game. Tyranny, you found a way around the Discord. That's awesome. Yeah, there is a great community here on YouTube, and you are a key part of it, my friend. I'm glad to have you. Let's see here. Let's do an arena battle. We have 19 minutes. I want to use my gas with my brand new, here we go. With my brand new Echo. Here's a Darth Revan that we can attempt. Now, once I get Echo to Relic 5, we're going to be able to put a datacron on this team, which I haven't done. So maybe we should try to build a datacron that's got some kind of light side something. We'll see. We'll see. Let's just get into this battle. Tricks. Oh, let's see here. Oh, you can sim it. Nice. DOG. Oh, that's awesome. I bet you people are dying to sim the Phoenix one, because man, I've heard that that's really hard. I don't know what beats it. CLS beats a lot of stuff, Padme beats a lot of stuff, but I don't know if they'll beat those Phoenix. All right, let's get some turn meter, and let's give the turret over to 5s. All right, let's go for Bastila first. And just a basic so we don't crit Malik. Alright, maybe this will kill her with the big AoE here. Yes, oh nice, it killed them both. Almost got 3 kills out of that AoE. Alright, now we're going to be going after Malik. My gas has so much protection compared to his health that when Malik force drains him, it barely touches his protection. My goodness! Gas is just destroying this enemy team. Wow, that was so easy. That was so easy. Wow. Wow. Brandon Shackleton. Yo, what's up, Brandon? Justin Legolas says, thanks for having me on your roster spotlight. Well, thank you for joining live, man. It's always fun to have live people to talk about their roster, talk about their experience in the game, you know? We're all going through this game and having our own experience, and sometimes we can learn from each other or be encouraged by each other, and you had some encouraging words from maybe somebody who's starting to get a little burnt out. Tyranny says, yes, I can sim it. The problem is, if you start from 0 shards, it takes 17 months to get them to 7 stars if you don't do any refreshes. Well, as long as you can farm them all, theoretically, when a new player reaches 4 million, they'll have them all in a year and a half, right? I mean, that's not that bad. There's a lot of things in the game that take a year and a half to do. Okay, let's do that datacron thing I was just talking about. Let's see if we can build a datacron for light side. I don't know what my datacron situation is. We only have the one for security primer. This is a dark side datacron. So I think we're out of luck. We have to get another datacron for security primer because this is the Vader datacron that we rolled. And all of these right here, I don't think we have enough materials to do anything with them. Let's see here. Well, we have something. What is the light side? What are the light side mechanics on this one? Ardent ideologies. Dark side, light side. Whenever light side allies grant a buff to another ally, that other ally recovers 3% health and protection. That's good. Whenever light side allies start their turn with fewer than 3 buffs, they recover health and protection. Whenever they gain tenacity up, they gain 10% protection up. Ooh, that would be great for gas. Whenever they debuff an enemy, they deal damage equal to 2% of that enemy's max health. And whenever they start their turn with at least 3 debuffs that can be dispelled, they gain tenacity up. So let's just... I mean, we've got the stuff, right? We've got the stuff. We don't have much. We might be able to get a level 3 datacron. So let's just try and see what happens. I don't really want to use the data cache for this. I'd rather save it for the current one. But, I mean, we've got extra damage here. So far, so good. Whenever they grant a buff to another ally, that other ally recovers 3% health and protection. Alright, so I mean that happens with Rex. He gives tenacity up. Do we have any rerolls for this? We do. Let's see if we can get that tenacity up one. Because what is it again? What did it say? Alignment. Light side. Yeah, protection up. Protection up would be great to have on some of those characters anyway. I guess you wouldn't get much from gas because gas is all protection and not health. Let's just do a couple rerolls and see what we get here. Dark side, we want to keep the light side. Confirm. Let's try rerolling again. Light side. Start their turn with 3 debuffs that can be dispelled. They gain tenacity up for 2 turns. But what if one of those debuffs is buff immunity or shock? And you wouldn't be able to gain tenacity up. We're going to keep this one. I might try it one more time. Let's just see what happens if we go up higher. We can go up a little higher. Special critical chance, and that's as far as we can go. So we got a level 3 datacron for the gas team. Let's re-roll again. How much data cache do we have? Oh my gosh, we spent almost all our data cache. I don't want to re-roll anymore. We're just going to stick with this. It's something. It's a little bit of extra damage, a little bit of extra critical chance, and it's something. It's something. Let's see here. Yeah, the credits are a pain. Let's see here. Yeah, Brandon, you're right. The credits are a pain. Tyranny says, yeah, I finished typing it before I noticed your comment, Trickster. I apologize. Oh my gosh. Coincidonkeys are interesting. Yeah. I've heard some weird way of saying coincidences, but I've never seen that one. That datacron would be good with Bastila and Grandmaster Yoda. Yes, it would. Fortunately, I'm nowhere near them at Relic. What have we got here? I'm a bit scatterbrained today, you guys. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm getting the itch to start a new account. I feel like it's important for me to know, does my plan still work in the current meta of the game? Right now, people are going straight for Executor in the Fleet Arena a lot faster than they used to. And the whole point of my farming guide is to do well in the Fleet Arena, free to play. So I'm thinking about starting a new account, and that half of my brain is cooking with the thought of that. I might do it. I might not do it. If I do it, I might not stick with it. I don't know. It's kind of up in the air right now. But I was thinking earlier today, it would be fun if anybody wanted to start at the same time as I did. We could race to level 85, see who can get there the fastest without spending any money. I think that'd be a fun challenge. Let me know if you guys think that would be a fun challenge. Finlay Morton, what's up, Finlay? Good to see you, my friend. Augustin Ferrer says, hey, I love your energy and streams. Keep it going, Padawan. Well, man, I've never seen you on the stream before. Glad to have you. Thank you so much for the encouraging words. Thank you. Immortal Tyranny says, would you still be playing this account as well? Definitely. I am not planning to drop this account because we've got too many plans to have it all. And how are we going to have it all if we stop playing? How are we going to have it all if we stop playing? Immortal Tyranny says, I'm also considering that. Well, hey, must be something in the air. Something in the air right now that's making us think of it. Okay, well, this, I have no idea what this challenge is, but I know that it's time to do the character spotlight so that I don't forget it. So we're going to try on tier 5 because my first order are terrible. And tonight's character spotlight is for first order stormtrooper. So let's get him in here. Let's get him in here. We're going to have crew, Hux, first order stormtrooper. Make sure we don't forget him, and we'll throw in first order officers so we can help keep first order stormtrooper healed up. Let's take a look at him. All right, his basic does not do a lot of damage. He's a tank. He doesn't do a lot of damage, but what does it do? It deals physical damage to the target enemy with a 50% chance to inflict speed down for 1 turn. This chance is increased to 100% on a critical hit. So if he hits a crit, it's going to inflict, or it's going to attempt to inflict speed down. If he has advantage, dispel all buffs from the target. So this is a buff dispel on your team, but it's not just a buff dispel. It's also a buff dispel off of a tank with counterattack. So with when he's tanking, or even when he's not tanking, he has a 65% counter chance, which means he can counter against you. And if he has advantage, it will dispel your buffs. So I think that's pretty awesome. If you put the Zeta on him, whenever he uses any ability, he has a 50% chance to call a random ally to assist, dealing 50% damage, unless they're first order, and then grant them advantage for 2 turns if they were first order. So apparently, this doesn't specify, but apparently they do 100% damage if they're first order. This just means whenever he uses any ability, which means anytime he has a turn, there's a chance you're going to call an extra assist. Plus, if he counterattacks, that's considered him using an ability so he could counterattack and call another member of the team to assist as well. So this Zeta is really good if you're using him with other strong members of the team. We are absolutely planning to put this Zeta on, but not tonight. And then if he's a tank, how does he taunt? This is how he taunts right here. All allies gain 25% turn meter and defense up for 4 turns. That's huge. First Order Stormtrooper dispels all debuffs from himself and then gains advantage and taunt for 2 turns. That's great. That's great. That's a great taunt ability. All allies gain 25% turn meter. So he's given turn meter to the team. I've never even paid attention to this part of his kit. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. So let's try him out in his Gear 11 glory with his terrible mods. Let's try him out. Bimgus is in the chat. Hey, Padawan. What's up, Bimgus? Good to see you, man. Tyranny says Darth Kimchi also recently started a brand new account as well. Also, Newt started a new Hyperdrive account. A new account seems like a popular idea. It does. You're right. Alex says, I would do a new account, but I don't have so many emails to make new Google Play accounts. I just make a new email whenever I make a new account. That's the way I do it. I don't know if that's the right thing to do. Trickster says, it's too bad he's essentially a punching bag in SLKR mirrors. Yeah, well, if he is a good punching bag at Relics, then that's saying something. Then he's tanking, he's doing a good job tanking. All right, so who do we want to go after here? We want to go after Chewbacca. We're going to pop a stun. Let's pop a stun on CLS. We're going to do some damage on Chewbacca. This is the mass assist, right? All right, I don't want to give the turn to Stormtrooper because he's about to take a turn. So let's see if we can give... Okay, here we go. We're going to taunt with him. Skadoosh. All right, we got turn meter and defense up. Defense up on crew? Oh, baby. That's tough. That's tough. Let's get some turn meter for the team. All right. We'll do some damage here. Ooh, wow. Nice damage. All right, let's give the turn to First Order Stormtrooper. He's going to do a basic. He has advantage, so we could dispel buffs. Let's go ahead and dispel over there, and we got the speed down. Awesome. Let's give this back over to him. Now, under crew lead, First Order Stormtrooper is kind of like a healer for the team, because when he does this ability here, everybody gets defense up, and you guys saw all those green health. You heal health and protection under crew lead whenever you gain a status effect. So this, he really helps to keep the team alive in multiple ways, for sure. All right, we got Chewie out of there. I did not pay attention to the global modifier. It looks like we are all getting a bunch of dots on us. Let's see if we can stun Han. And let's go ahead and try to kill Han. This should do it. There we go. More turn meter for the team. So First Order Stormtrooper is taunting quite a bit. Here we go again. A little more healing for the team. Boom. I like to give the turn to First Order Stormtrooper with First Order Officer, because Officer will heal him when he gives him all of these buffs. You remember we did Officer last week, and Officer gives tenacity up, advantage, and I forget what else, because I'm bad. But First Order Officer gives buffs, and once again, under crew lead, anytime you gain a status effect, you get health and protection back. So here we go. Let's taunt again. More turn meter for the team. This is great. There's a lot of turn meter on this team. I really like this. Let's just kill him. No need to stun him. And then she dies to the dots. Let's see here. Augustin says, I've compete a strong core and was going after JMK. More than half of the requirements done, but I stopped and went for Executor because I wasn't able to do top 5 in my Fleet Arena. Now I have it at 7 stars, no regrets, #1 in Fleet Arena every day. Congratulations! Congratulations, Augustin, that's awesome. Kill CLS if you can. Yes, that worked out. We underdid it. Let's give him a little more chance to shine. Let's try... Oh, gosh. There's no way we're going to win this one, but we're going to try it. See what he's like under some serious fire. Now, this is Gear 11, poorly modded, all right? Gear 11, poorly modded. Let's see how we go. Let's see how we go. All right, first floor officer is already struggling. We got the buff immunity on crew, which is no good. Let's get some turn meter for the team. Take a bunch of counters. All right, let's go after Chewie like we did before. You know what? We need to get the taunt up on crew. So let's cleanse him. Let's pop. We can't stun either of these scallywags. We can stun CLS. All right, let's get that taunt up, baby girl. We need to get some healing in here for First Order Stormtrooper. All right, mass assist on Chewie. Yeah, baby. All right, we're going to have to... Good stun, good stun, good stun. Oh, we lost First Order Officer. No! Not First Order Officer. Okay, he's taking the hits. He's taking the hits. Oh, he's down. That's not good. That's not good. I went a little bit too strong. Han Solo said, nope, you done. You are done. Crew's hanging in there. Well, so much for the so much for the spotlight. So much for the spotlight of First Order Stormtrooper. Once he gets up to Relics, I'm sure he's quite a bit stronger. Let's do this. Take the dots off of us so that we don't die to them. He died to the dots. See, the dots aren't going to kill crew or OG, and they're going to heal us every time they come. So this is really a good fight for First Order. First Order is doing very well here. In fact, I could probably take my Relic 2 crew into the final phase and solo it. I'm thinking this has turned into a thought experiment more than anything else, but I'm going to try that. I'm going to see what happens. All right, let's try that. We'll take both of these guys. OG Kylo's going to die. OG Kylo's going to die. But let's just see what happens, right? Let's see if they die to the dots. The enemies. Just the two people. We'll let First Order Stormtrooper come in too. Just since this is his roster spot, his character spotlight. I don't want to steal the thunder from him. Now, how do you want to mod him? You want to mod him thick. You want to mod him with defense. You want to mod him with health and protection. Oh my gosh. Crew is not going to survive. Crew is not going to survive the onslaught. Let's keep him stunned. All right, get that taunt up. We'll see how long you last. All right, crew, baby girl, you gotta carry this all yourself. Nope. I'm gonna need a thicker crew before we do that one. But anyway, let's see here. Cartel feat is cheesable because of the modifier. You just need a couple of relics, CAD and probably Boba. It's possible to just do CAD. The rest can be Gear 1. Really? Really? If just CAD, it'll probably be a lower tier. In Tier 10, they hit like monsters. Yeah, they do. Try Tier 10. We did it, and it did not go well. It did not go well. Oh, my goodness. Okay, well, we'll mess around with that more later. For now, we got to get into the Fleet Arena, and we got to get into the Grand Arena. Plus, we have some energy stacking up. We don't want that energy to stack up. All right. We are currently in our Fleet Arena payout hour. I don't want to be boring, but and show my fleet climb, but I feel like it's important since it's like a pinnacle of the strategy of Free-to-Play Nation to do well in the Fleet Arena. I want to show my actual climb that I'm doing every day so that you guys can see what I do, what I use, what ships I use, what buttons I click. Right now we're fighting a negotiator. I'm hoping that my Vulture droid dies. He did not die. That's unfortunate. That's okay. We can work with that. We can work with that. Our Sun Fac is still dazed, but that's all right. We're trying to kill Anakin. Let's go ahead and pop a stun over here. Killing Anakin is the priority. Right now, we're in a great situation. Anakin has lost his unending loyalty, and he has 3 buzz droids on him, which means that it's going to attack his health when he takes his next turn. If we can force that to happen by lowering the health on this character, he should die instantly. Now, I could just target him and kill him for sure. That's probably what I should do. But I want to get risky here. I want to see if we can force him to take a turn, and that happened, and he died instantly, and we get a bonus kill. So now we have huge momentum behind us in this fleet battle. Let's see if we can kill Clone Sergeant. He gone. Man, this negotiator is just falling to the power of the Malevolence fleet. This Fives has got something to say about it. He's got something to say about it. We're going to kill him once. Can we kill him twice before more reinforcements come? Yes. Excellent. Excellent. Brian Thompson says, every day Padawan is hustling for that top spot. You better believe it. Better believe it. Trickster says, I don't think it's boring. Anyone who does can leave if they're bothered enough. It's important. Well, I don't want to have that attitude, but I do appreciate that support. Anyone who thinks it's boring can leave. Anyone to follow? Hey, Padawan, what did I miss so far? We had a roster spotlight. We had a character spotlight for First Order Stormtrooper. We upgraded 2 more characters to Relics this week. And we started a datacron for our gas team. So we've had some fun already, but we've got more fun to come. We're about to get into this grand arena. Alex says, Negotiator didn't use his ability that gives everyone unending loyalty with Anakin low health. That is true. I've noticed, continuously just uses that AoE to open up with. Against the Malevolence, I don't know why. Tyranny says, hey Padawan, want to send me 14k of your crystals so I can get Finalizer? I will repay in YouTube comments. Haha, man. That would be cool if we could share crystals with each other. Unfortunately, I am saving these crystals for the Executor, which is going to be the project after SLKR. Months from now, we're going to be getting SLKR, and then months after that, we're going to be getting the Executor. By the time we get Executor, I want to have like 30,000 crystals so that I can get him to 7 stars immediately. Augustin says, I'll go to sleep now. I'll finish the stream tomorrow. Thank you for the good time, Padawan, and guys, have a lovely evening. Have a lovely evening to you as well. Bimgis says, I've not got too much going on in the game currently. I'm just working on relicking Treya and Grievous and getting my Executor. That sounds like a lot. Sounds like a lot to me. Jack says, hello there. I don't watch often, but I just wanted to say I love the positivity and enthusiasm on this stream. Thank you for the kind words. I'm very glad to have you on the stream too. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, your spotlight should be coming up soon. Who was the second relic? I know about Echo. It was Crew. We got Crew to gear 12 and all of his gear was lit up. So I said, how could I not push this button, right? How could I not push this button? Alex says, I just got IG-88 into Relics. Now I just need TIE Fighter Pilot and Dengar for Executor and some more things. Nick says, hey Padawan, what's up, Nick? Good to see you, my friend. Darth Venom's in the chat. Afternoon, y'all. What's up, Venom? How's the new guild treating you, my friend? Hope it's treating you well. Terra Beast is in the chat. Hey there, Padawan. What's up, Terra Beast? Good to see you guys. All right, we are fighting a guy called Thunder Dude, which is a pretty awesome name, I think. He's a Dark Disciple, which is kind of scary. I'm frightened. Anyone to follow says Crew is a great relic. Well, I agree. He was not the next one on the list. Sometimes the game just gives you a relic and you say, thank you very much. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, so let's look at the opponent first. We see that they don't have any Galactic Legends on defense, which is concerning to me because he has SLKR. And what that means is that my defense is not going to hold because he's got his SLKR on offense. He's got SLKR, Vader, all the SLKR requirements. He's got a Grievous team, Jedi Revan, CLS, Darth Revan, Padme. He's got a lot of goodies. 6.1 million GP. Not a fair fight at all. But you got to think there's a reason he's here in this zone where I am. Maybe we can exploit something. Let's look at his ships. He's using the Chimera right now in the fleet arena. He has the Radis and the Finalizer. Okay, but no Negotiator or Malevolence. Interesting. So let's get in here and see what he put on defense. Man, you guys are blowing up the chat. Bimgus says it's just repetition through every day, which makes it not feel like a lot. I hear you, man. Darth Venom says it is doing great. We are going to be full this weekend. Wow, congratulations. That's awesome. That is awesome. Terra B says Crew is my 4th relic. I think he's a really good early relic because of his ship in Fleet Arena, and he just shuts people down. Like right here, he's got Crew on defense. I have to bring a particular kind of character to kill Crew, or else we don't stand a chance. And probably we're not going to stand a chance because the kind of characters that I need for this to kill this team are low gear for me. So we have a Phasma team with the Omicron First Order TIE Pilot. We've got a Grievous team with 2 droids. We've got a Crew team with OG Kylo and Executioner. I'm very scared of that team. What do we have in the south? On the south, we have Padme with Ahsoka and Anakin. Scared of that team too. The Geos, which you got to bring a certain kind of team against the Geos, and Bounty Hunters with Django, IG, and Bosk. I want to go. Here's the thing. I think we're going to get full cleared except for ships. And we just do not have the offensive firepower to do the same to him. So the best I can do is try to fight through the north. If I can get through the north, then I can get to his ships. I do have some ships that I can use on offense. But this is looking pretty tough. Let's see what we have. Here. Let's look at the toughest team, which I think is this Crew team. We have our Geos, which I think our Geos can get through this team. Even a Relic 7 Crew, I think they could eventually get through it. We have our Grievous. Grievous couldn't get through it. We have Vader, Bounty Hunters. We have our own First Order, which is starting to get somewhere. And then after that, we're done. We've got Ewoks, which will kill a back wall team, maybe. We have Imperial Troopers, maybe can kill something in the south. I'm thinking Geos here. We use Geos here and hope for the best. You guys think this team has what it takes? I'm pretty sure Spy can get through Crew. The question is, will the AoEs from OG Kylo kill us before we have a chance to get through Crew and OG Kylo? And then you have First Order Executioner absolutely destroying our tank. So this is going to get dicey. I don't know. Let's see what the chat is saying. If it was me against that Crew team, I'd use Qui-Gon, Omi, Anakin. It's a good idea. With that healing immunity on Anakin's basic. Man, you guys are chatting so fast. I'm falling behind. Bounty Hunters for the Crew with Mando. That's a good idea, but I don't think my Bounty Hunters can handle it. Let's see here. My goodness. You guys, there's just too much. You guys are chatting too much. I can't keep up. I'm sorry. Okay, let's talk about this crew battle. Yeah, surprised there's no SLK R&D. I am too. A bounty hunters for crew is difficult because you need to make contract and everyone survive. That's the issue with bounty hunters for crew. I don't have Aura Singh as a lead, so I'm stuck with either Bosk lead or Dengar lead. Dengar lead would be good here, but I wouldn't have any recovery, and they would just naturally kill me before I got to contract, especially in 3v3. I really think the Geos are my best bet here. Let's see here. The only thing is crew doesn't hit hard. If you use Bosk, Lead, Zeta, and Grief, then you should survive the contract. That's the thing. Anyone to follow, I don't have my Grief up and running. I am focused on other things besides bounty hunters. I got my bounty hunters up to barely get something done. If this were like maybe Hux instead of OG, and maybe First Order Officer instead of Executioner, then I might feel like we could survive the damage. But these guys both do a lot of damage. Let's see here. Suffering from success. Yeah. Hey, if we're doing well in the Grand Arena and we run against people we can't beat, oh well, right? OG Kylo, I'd recommend going for OG Kylo and Executioner before crew. Terra Beast, I'm with you. That's what we need to do. Hopefully SLKR isn't in the back wall. Well, it doesn't matter where he is. I hope he is back there, because that means that my defense may hold. I won't be able to beat him no matter where he is. It doesn't matter if he was on the front wall. I don't have what it takes to beat SLKR in this account right now. All right, let's give this a shot. Grief is good, but if you're working on other things, then that makes sense. See, the thing is, I have him farmed. I just don't have him geared. I have him farmed, but I don't have him geared. All right, we got to get through this taunt first. Now let's go after First Order Executioner. We don't want to Silent Strike yet. Let's go ahead and dispel that again. I don't want First Order Executioner to do anything crazy. Like that kind of thing. I don't want to Silent Strike on him either. I think we can kill him otherwise. So let's Silent Strike over here. Oh, nice! Nice! Okay, now let's go after First Order Executioner. The nice thing about this battle is we should be able to get full banners if we don't get one shot by First Order Executioner here. And if nobody gets one shot. I mean, our tank can get one shot. Let's just go ahead and Silent Strike and get him out of there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put it on auto basic, and we're going to try to get our banners back. We get a little bit of banners back every time we use a basic ability, or anytime we take a turn. I forget what it is. This is not working. We're not getting banners back. We're losing banners because of the counters. All right, let's use a heal. So what's happening right now? How are we going to be able to get through this crew? Well, every time we stack the tenacity down on crew, then the game is considering it a stack of tenacity down. Every time Spy is getting stealth from critting, the game is considering it a stack of stealth. So Spy is actually stacking invisibly these stacks of stealth and critical chance, so that he is powering up his Silent Strike for a big hit. Now, it's still probably going to take 2 hits to kill him, 2 Silent Strikes. I don't think we're going to kill him in 1. But I'm going to go ahead and try to do a first Silent Strike here pretty soon. We're doing much better on banners. Let's go ahead and do this attack. Call everybody to assist. Give Spy some turn meter. All right, let's try it now. Oh, we didn't get max banners, but at least we got through him. 64, I should have waited one more turn. I could have gotten max banners. I didn't think he was going to kill him in one shot. Well, at least it worked. Right? We'll take it. Let's see here. Trickster said, I actually meant the chat. Oh, yeah, my bad, Trickster. I'm more worried about killing crew. It's tough. Well, it worked. Yeah, there's that Spy. That's right. Spy coming in the clutch. In this game, I don't always feel that I either don't know what... I always feel that I don't know what to farm, or I farm things that are not very efficient. That's why I like to farm GLs. I know that my end goal will be useful. That's a good way to look at it, Tyranny. I don't think 10 down and stealth have stacking. It's an invisible... I know the stealth does. I don't know if tenacity down does. But that's what makes Spy's Silent Strike so strong. It seems like it's stronger than it should be. And the reason is because of that invisible stacking. Let's look at Spy. Let's look at Spy. It doesn't show the stack. It's an invisible stack. Let's look at Spy. For anybody who doesn't know, now most of you guys probably already know, but for anybody who doesn't know, this Silent Strike ability here, it deals physical damage to the target enemy. If he's stealthed when this ability is used, dispel all status effects on himself and the target, and deal 40% more damage for each effect dispelled this way. So if you look at him and he has stealth and critical chance, and the enemy has tenacity down, that's only 3 abilities, which means his ability would only do 120% more damage. But it does a lot of damage. And if you notice, if you use it right at the beginning of a fight, it won't do very much damage at all. But if you wait a few turns and let him stack up those buffs, it'll do a lot more damage. Now, I don't think that they intend for it to be that way, but my understanding is that is the way that it is with Spy, and that's why you can work up a really big hit on him. Let's see here. I'm thinking about going solo OG Kylo against Gear 12 Geos. If OG Kylo is Relic 7, you probably can. You probably can, because he gets all that defense from getting hit, right? I just thought it replaced. Well, I think that it's supposed to, but what happens specifically with Spy is that he stacks it invisibly. All right, let's keep going for the north. What are we going to do here? I feel like our only hope here is to control the team to death. First Order Stormtrooper is going to be a problem. This might be where we try to use our... This might be where we try to use our bounty hunters. So they start with advantage because of this leadership ability. So he's going to get the effects of his Omicron right at the beginning. His Omicron says... First Order TIE Pilot has a 100% chance to gain Foresight. At the start of the encounter, all allies gain 50% max health. Whenever an ally has advantage, they have 50% critical damage and 100 speed. And at the start of the round, if an ally doesn't have advantage, they have 100% tenacity until they gain advantage. Whenever an ally loses advantage, they recover health and protection. Whenever he gains bonus turn meter, he gains advantage for 1 turn. Whenever he gains Foresight, all allies gain Foresight. Yikes. This team is going to be tough. This team is going to be tough. I think we might have to Grievous it. Because we're not going to go first. I don't even think I need to check the speeds. If they have 100 speed, they're going to be going first. So this is going to be an ugly battle. But I need to get through this zone so I can get to ships. That's the goal. I'm going to go for a 2-zone clear and hope that that's enough. I think that that's all we're going to be able to do here. Tyranny says, I have decided that after I get SLKR, I will get Executor. Then I will simultaneously farm both Lord Vader and JMK. Go for it, man. Go for it. That way you can get whatever characters make the most sense for your roster in the order that it makes the most sense to get them. Sure. Yeah, Kylo should stack offense a lot then and kill them easily. Yeah. I know if I fight a first order team with my Geos back in the day when that used to be a thing in my arena shard, if I saved OG Kylo for last, I would lose because I couldn't kill him and he got huge offense. Huge offense. All right, so we can't use Wat Tambor because he's on defense. We're just going to throw a droid in there. We're going to throw an IG-88 and let's hope for the best. Come on, Grievous. Don't let me down, baby girl. Don't let me down. All right, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. All right, Grievous gets a turn. Now, this cannot be evaded, so the foresight doesn't matter. Yikes, that was not a lot of damage. Get rid of the foresight there. Ooh, I'm afraid that this might have been a huge mistake. I'm afraid this might have been a huge mistake. Yikes. The foresight, the continuous foresight is really problematic. All right, we got to get through this tank. Can this be evaded? This can't be evaded. We got to keep the health steal. Oh, no, Grievous, no. Okay, I don't want to turn meter load this team. This didn't work. What happened to our music? Why did our music stop? There we go. I want to back out. But if I can get one more hit on First Order Stormtrooper after this, then... I mean, it doesn't matter if they're turn meter loaded. They start super fast anyway. So let's just do it. We'll take the damage, whatever damage we can get. And that way it'll start with a little bit of damage. First Order TIE Fighter Omicron counters General Grievous always. Oh no. Well, there you go. There you go. Alright, we gotta take this very seriously. I think we might be in trouble. I think we might be in big trouble. I don't think I'm getting through this. I don't think I'm getting through this, you guys. Anything I bring in, they're going to kill somebody right out of the gate. Like if I were to bring in bounty hunters. If I were to bring in bounty hunters, somebody's going to die. If Mando dies, he stays alive. I think this is our next best bet. This is our next best bet. Tyranny says, I've found that because both Lord Vader and JMK require Separatists and Galactic Republic, you can make multiple full teams from the requirements and a few extra characters, even if there is no direct overlap. Unlike Phasmicron, which is hard countered by GG. I got you. I got you. Okay, so don't attack First Order TIE Pilot. Attack Phasmicron. Alright, interesting. Can we make him the weakest? I'm going to commit to trying to make him the weakest. That's the goal here. Will this try to stick anything? Okay, good. We got a little bit of healing. I think it might be a waste of time to try to make him the weakest, but that's my best bet at this point. So much foresight! So much foresight. Come on, boss. Hang in there, baby girl. I need you. I need you. I need you to become the weakest. Become the weakest. Become the weakest, please. Yikes. Alright, that thermal detonator is really going to help. No, Zam! That's no good. That's no good at all. We lost this one too. All right, we gotta try to get this contract. We've lost basically all of our healing when Zam died. So yeah, Bosk is just gonna die. Alright, we're backing out of this. Alright. I think we pretty much lost this Grand Arena. I can't believe I messed up on the First Order TIE Pilot Omicron. What happens if we go south? Trickster, I didn't mean to put words in your mouth. You were saying use GG on Phasmocron. Don't use GG on TIE Fighter Omicron. Oh my gosh, we don't have enough to get through the south either now. Man. All right. I'm going to just try Imperial Troopers on this bounty hunter team, just because I think this is the only. I'm just trying to get anything I can get at this point. They are low gear, and the bounty hunter team is not low gear. So let's give it our best shot. 3v3. Trickster, he read my message and then said, so go for Phasmocron. Yeah, my bad. Okay, we got to take their turn meter away. Let's do that first. All right, let's mass assist right here. Ooh, that's not good. That dodge was bad. All right, let's go ahead and mark. We are just severely outmatched in this Grand Arena, you guys. We don't stand a chance. We just do not stand a chance here. Yep, he gone. All right, we're backing out of this one too. Wow. Wow. This is not good. Okay, what else? Can we do anything here? Can we do anything? Storm wasn't taunting for a while, so you could have gone for First Order TIE Pilot. I could have. It's just that he kept getting Foresight. First Order TIE Pilot kept getting Foresight. I should have played that differently. I definitely should have. Okay, we're not going to go out. We're not going to go out without a fight. We're going to throw some more stuff at this stuff. Okay. Ooh. Vader datacron. I have to survive until my first turn. Will I survive until my first turn? I don't know. And even so, I don't know if that means I'm going to actually get anywhere. We'll see. With only 3v3, I don't think this is going to go well. Oh, okay. I'm still alive. Okay, we're going to do the Force Crush here. No, wait. Yeah, this isn't going to work either. Because of the Foresight. If we do Force Crush once, we'll get rid of the Foresight. But then we won't have gotten any debuffs on anybody. So we're going to do a basic here. And then we're going to Force Crush. And then we're going to... No, we got nothing. We got nothing. I'm just flailing at this point. I'm not doing anything smart. Just throw the saber. Just die, why don't you? Oh my goodness. All right, hey, Phasma lead, First Order TIE Pilot Omicron. I got to remember that for 3v3. See, when you lose terribly in Grand Arena, the best thing to do is just to say, what can I learn from this? And I'm learning that that is definitely a good team. Definitely a good team. All right. So let's bring in our own first order TIE pilot against this Grievous. Probably going to get roasted. But what are you going to do? Give it a try, right? Give it a try. Let's not lose the joy of the game just because of a small setback. All right, let's... If we put him down, will Grievous kill us in one shot? No. Okay, good. Okay, let's stun him. We need to get... Oof! Crew taking the big hits. Well, at least he's spreading the love. We better try to kill this Droideka before anything else happens. So we're not getting through this Grievous. Alright, get some healing, crew. Those dodges are killing me! Yikes. Man, I just went after a completely superior opponent this time, and I did not bring the right tools on offense. In my opinion, because of opponents being way higher GP with way more relics, I find it really pointless to chase the meta. I like to farm fun teams with characters that I like, even if they aren't very good. Ray Ray says, a minor inconvenience. 'Tis but a flesh wound. I love that. I love that movie. Yeah, this is a deep cut for this Grand Arena, but in the grand scheme of things, it's just a flesh wound. Well, we got the Geo win. We got that. We'll take that. What else can we throw at this? We can throw in another team that's going to get one shot by Grievous. Here we go. Another Grievous one-shot coming in. How does Droideka have his roll even when he was stunned? I don't know. He's all about that roll, isn't he? We have to fracture Grievous, for sure. All right, let's do the buff dispel. And let's try to stun him. Deflected. This Droideka is modded for dodge. How is this possible? That's not a thing. All right, heal up, Palpatine. You done, Droideka. Alright, we need to get back to a fracture again very quickly. So let's do somebody who's got turn meter. The stun won't stick even if it lands. None of this is going to stick even if it lands, but it'll give her some turn meter. Oh, and there it goes. There it goes. Alright, if he takes the last turn, then he's going to have 0 turn meter at the start of the next fight. Well, we got another character dead. We're going to throw everything we got at this Grievous. Alright, we're going to throw Jedi. Come on, Jedi. What do you got for us? I usually bring in Plo here, but I think old Ben with his turn meter removal is going to be better. Let's see here. Droideka has evasion when his shield is up. Guys, does someone know which teams are better to clear solo SLKR? Ooh, I do not know. I don't have experience with that. Your mother was a hamster and your father smelt of elderberries. I love it. I love it. You still have much to learn, Padawan. Your training will require great strength and patience. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, so Foresight's not going to help us because we cannot. His abilities cannot be evaded. But we can spread these other buffs. All right, turn meter removal. No turn meter removal. Turn meter removal. No turn meter removal. Nothing that we do is going to stick. The stun's not going to stick. The ability blocks aren't going to stick. Let's get the taunt up. We're just trying to damage him at this point. Let's do damage instead of spreading what we got here. This is feeling like it might happen. It's feeling like it might happen. Yeah, that turn meter removal was good. Buff Dispel so we could take the health steal away. Oh, he's really hanging in. He's really hanging in. Just a basic. Bastila doesn't need the buffs. Turn meter removal. Yes, come on. Finish it, Bastila. Yes! Yes! That's a win for Padawan. 21 banners. And 70,000 credits. Don't sleep on those credits. Alright, we got nothing left for this. We got nothing left for this. But what we do have, we're going to throw. Empire. We need Empire Dark Trooper. Yeah? Why not? Let's see here. Ooh, we got to do the fleet climb, you guys. I completely forgot about the fleet climb. Dark Trooper's getting roasted. This is gonna have to be our last battle because we got to do that fleet climb. I usually try to do it along with. Yeah, let's take that foresight off. This is a really good Omicron, you guys. This is a really good Omicron. I really like this Omicron. No, that taunts really sucks. We were getting close on him. We were getting close on him. The foresight is just crazy. The foresight is something that I did not expect out of this team to be the biggest issue. Phasma says, I've got an AoE too, sucker. Alright, let's this Grand Arena, we've done all we can. We've done all we can with this Grand Arena. That seemed like a very emotional celebration when you beat GG. Yes, it was very happy. It was a very happy moment for me. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. We're so far behind in fleet. We're going to have to spend some crystals. We're going to have to spend some crystals. Let's get some water. All right, who are we fighting? We're fighting Sunfac, Hyena Bomber. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to attack Houndstooth with the first hit so he doesn't get bonus turn meter. And then we are going to, you know what? Let's try to get the buff immunity on Houndstooth. No dice. No dice. All right, well, at least we can call some assists. Do a little bit of damage. Stun him. Yes, he's out of there. And now we have the... Well, we had the Buzz Droids on Sunfac, but that did not last. All right, let's go ahead and go after the Hyena Bomber because it has the taunt and the Buzz Droids. Buzz Droids really help the Malevolence fleet kill whatever it's trying to kill. All right, there we go. He's done. Because we all have a buff, we should be able to go after Sunfac next. Razor Crest. Interesting. I've seen this a good bit. And I've not really seen why. There must be a reason why people use the Razor Crest with the Malevolence. I don't know what it is. Still going after Sunfac. Sunfac is thick, man. He takes a minute to kill. Alright, he's gone. I need to get rid of the taunt on this Vulture. I don't want to kill him, but I think we might have to. Alright. That is perfectly fine that you killed all our Vulture. Now we're going after the Razor Crest. Let's get some buzzies on him. Let's hit him with another big hit. He's almost done. Oh, now he's cleansed and healed a little bit, looks like. Well, this should take him out. There we go. He's gone. Let's see here. Tara B says, the best thing about free-to-play, First Order TIE Pilot Omi is that I place it with crew and Phasma, and it's basically an unstoppable wall. Really? Really? Immortal Tyranny says you didn't have the foresight to know that foresight would be the problem. You're right. You're right. Okay, so where are we right now? We are at rank 10. If we get to rank 6 next fight, then we can go after rank 2. We can't reach up to rank 1. Big Pat got his Executor, you guys. Look at this. We have 1, 2, 3 Executors. Now, my Fleet Shard is 481 days, 450 days old. And we only have 3 Executors. I'm hearing about Fleet Shards that are like 7 months old, and they already have 5. That's a big change from what we're currently seeing in my Fleet Arena Shard. That's one of the reasons why I'm thinking about starting a new account, in order to see what is the current landscape like with the Fleet Arena. Because I don't want to be telling people something, then they come to it, and then they can't achieve what I'm telling them they can achieve. That's another reason why I'm trying to work on my... that's another reason why I'm trying to work on my malevolence counter to the Executor, so that I can tell people go for the malevolence, and then you'll be able to counter Executors. Let's spend some energy, you guys, and then we're going to get back into that fleet. We're going to do 1 here, all 3 of these, all 3 of these. There we go. This is how we spend our crystals every day. 3 regular, 1 cantina, 3 mod, and 3 ship. I don't know if which ones which mods and ships. Then we come over here to our current farms. We've got it set up. The current farms. We've already farmed Mon Moth for today and Jolie, so we're going to Luke Skywalker. We're going to be farming Luke Farm Boy until Echo is done. That's the goal. So Luke is further along. He's at 284. Echo is only at 198. Wow. Echo's way behind. But we're going to farm this until Echo is done, because one of the benefits of farming a node with 2 characters on it is that you get 2 characters, and then after you get one of the characters done, it's just free shard shop currency for the other character. This ship is going really nice. 78 out of 100 for the Imperial TIE Bomber. And Juhani's done for the day, so we farm Mon Mothma, Jolie, Juhani, TIE Bomber, and Farm Boy Luke. Here in the Cantina, I'm farming the green materials. 12 of those. That might let us take Echo up to Relic 3. Let's see. Because if we could take him up to Relic 3, then we can go ahead and slap on that datacron that we just upgraded. Yes, Relic 3. So it should be a Relic 3 requirement for that datacron. Do any of you guys like Marvel? If so, have you ever seen Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? I love that show. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I really like it. Ships is furthest left. Mods are just next to the right. I got you, I got you, I got you. Alright, so now we can use that datacron in Squad Arena. That's fun. In the mod battles, I am farming this right here. This is giving me the stuff I need to make mods 6 dot, and it's also giving us some of these micro attenuators. Alright. Very nice. I love the changes they made to mod slicing materials, you guys. It seems really good. It seems really good. All right, we are farming. We already farmed this for the day. He's getting close. He is 95 out of 100. He is doing great. We are also farming the... I can never think of his name. The Outrider. The Outrider's got a long way to go. The Raven's Claw. We just started farming the Raven's Claw, which I'm excited about that. 3 shards for the Raven's Claw. Very nice. No shards for the Star Fortress, and we got a long way to go on most of our ship farms for fleet. A long way to go. Right, and then the rest of our energy, regular, and ship energy is going after Shock T to try to get her pieces of gear. Shock T needs these shock prods for this piece. Come on, come on. All right, let's farm. We're going to need more shock prods than just what Shock T needs. So let's go ahead and farm that up. That's good. And we could attach that piece, which is great. And then she also needs... This is what I'm spending my ship energy on right now. Unless it's in a shop. No shops that I can see that I want to spend anyway. 4 of those. That's not bad. Not bad. Getting closer to that piece of gear for her. And what is this other piece? How many of these do I have? Yeah, I got a long way. I got a long way to go on this piece of gear. This piece of gear right here is taking me a hot minute. For sure. Tyranny says, I have been watching a lot of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. recently. I'm almost halfway through season 2. Most of the people that I know have never heard of the shows, let alone seen it. Yeah, I really liked it. I thought season 1 was really good. I don't remember after that. It kind of gets crazy at some point, but the core character, he's so good. He's so good. Look at that, you guys. Oh, I'm so ashamed. 87 points in Grand Arena. That's a L. That's a big fat L right there. And the reason I know it's an L is because he's going to play. This is the second round, and I won the first round, which means that he won the first round, which means that he's going to play. He's going to play. Now, if he doesn't play, then that's the only thing that can explain why he's down here so far. But, yeah, that's a L. That's a L right there, big time. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to fight this fight. We're going to pay 50 crystals and immediately fight again. Hopefully we have enough time, and hopefully we win both fights. Should be able to get to number 2. And it was only my lack of focus that even brought us to the point where we're going to have to spend crystals. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. But it's worth it if you make more crystals than you spend. In this case, we should go from 200 crystals to 375 crystals. And if that's the case, that's a big profit. Shock T needs shock prods. You're right, Jack. David James says, can confirm 9-month-old fleet shard, 7 executors. Darth Loquators is around the same age. I think he said there's 6. My goodness. Shock T needing a lot of shock prods. You guys are both right. You guys are both right. Alex also lost your JC. I'm very sorry to hear that, Alex. Feels bad, man, right? Feels bad. But we will overcome. There we go. He died like I wanted him to. That's good. That's good. And then he comes back. So we're going to give this to our Hyena Bomber. Hyena Bomber will cleanse Sun Fac. And now we're fully back up and running. Let's get the Buzz Droids on everybody. Anakin is looking juicy and ready to die. Got the stun on the tank. All right. Oh, no. And then they bring in the stupid Plo Koon and ruins my plans with Anakin. All right, new plan. Kill this tank so that we can go after Anakin for real. Let's go ahead and do Anakin a little bit here. Boop. Little hit on Anakin. If Spy lands on Anakin, then we're back in the game here. Yikes. Spy did not land on Anakin. Spy landed on Plo Koon, which is bad news bears for us, which means now we still can't go after Anakin. And Anakin's going to punish us in the meantime. Let's see if we can get rid of Plo quickly. No, we cannot. Unending Loyalty is back up and running. Let's do a little boop damage to Anakin. Boop. Ooh, that was 29,000. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, now we can go after Anakin. At least they're killing Vulture Droids and not Hyena Bomber and such. Now Anakin's under stealth. Anakin is slippery, man. He's slippery. He's hard to get. He is hard to get. All right, let's put Buzzies over here on 5s. Now Anakin's... You better come out of stealth, Anakin. Ooh, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. With Ahsoka on the team, I should not have done the debuffs on everybody. I'll tell you what. we're going to attack Ahsoka, get that off of there. If we attack her, then the buzz... Well, we just killed her. That's even better. That's even better. Okay, Anakin, it's time to die. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Man, that was a tough fight. All right, we got to pay crystals. Go right after it again. That one did not go as well as the first one. That one did not go as well as the first one. All right, the Roman. Here we go. Same fleet. Immortal Tyranny says, I once watched a movie with Robin Williams in it. Halfway through, it was paused for about an hour. I decided to watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. while it was paused. 10 minutes after the movie was unpaused, the guy who played Coulson in showed up in the movie? Are you serious? That's crazy. That's a little weird. That's a little very weird. Alright. He's not gonna... He might die now. Die, Vulture Droid. Good. See, I want Vulture Droid to die so that when we do this cleanse, it cleanses the whole team back up and all the dazes are gone. Alright, Ahsoka is not here, so we can do the AoE putting debuffs on everybody. We got the first kill on Anakin. Beautiful. Beautiful. If he doesn't bring in Plo, we're good. Okay, good. Next turn Anakin takes, he should die. So let's see if we can encourage him to take a turn by wounding one of his friends here. Down into the green. There he goes. Bye-bye, Anakin. Bye-bye, Anakin. Alright, bye-bye BTLB as well. Maybe we're about to have bye-byes all around. Go for it. Big damage. Oh my gosh. Let's go after him because he's got buzz droids on him. We'll get the assists this way. There we go. I think the negotiator's going to bring in one more reinforcement. Man, this ship, it's thick. It is thick. I'll give it that. So the computer prioritizes Clone Sergeant over Plo, if you guys just noticed that. So that's something to consider whenever you're deciding what reinforcements to put into your negotiator fleet. If you put in... Plo is the one that needs to come out. Plo is the one that ruins everything when he comes out at the beginning. Keeps Anakin alive. So you want to make sure that you don't have the Clone Sergeant in there on defense if you want Plo to be the one to come out. Well, there we go. Rank 2. Like I say, we were sitting at rank 6. If we had not spent crystals, we would have earned 200 crystals. But because we spent 50 crystals, we jumped up to 375. So it's definitely worth it for us to spend crystals in that case. Plo usually comes out if people are low health. But I think in that fight, Anakin was low health and Plo didn't come out. It was a Clone Sergeant. Ray, I don't believe Kevin Bacon was in it. The movie was 1 hour photo. Did Kevin Bacon appear too? Coulson has a Kevin Bacon has a Kevin Bacon number of 2. What else do we want to do tonight? Let's do a squad arena with the Omicron. Now that we have him up to Relic 3, let's just do one squad arena if we can find anybody. Okay, let's put our potency to the test versus this CLS. I almost always lose against CLS with my gas. But let's see how this goes. Level 4, this is the one. Whenever light side allies grants another ally a buff, another ally recovers 3% health and protection. Okay, it could be helpful. Probably not going to do much for us. But at least we have a datacron on our gas now, right? That's something. That's something. Alright, the stun comes in. We're going after Chewie first. Alright, so I have a lot of things about this team modded against CLS, and yet CLS still beats me. I went high protection instead of high health, so that the exposes did not do a whole lot of damage. I went high potency with my Echo, who still hasn't gotten a turn, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I went high protection with my with my 5s instead of high health. All right, there's the sacrifice. Yikes. Echo still hasn't gotten a turn, you guys. Still has not gotten a turn. All right, stun some droids. Yes, we got the double droid stun, but we also lost Rex. All right, can we kill Han Solo? Yes, that's good. This is good. That double droid stun was good. Really turned that fight around for us. Nice. That arc turret is nice. I like that. I like that. Well, it worked. It worked for us, you guys. Doesn't usually work against CLS. We got lucky, I think. I know this was a Swugga channel, but would you ever consider doing any other types of videos, such as playing other games as well? Immortal Tyranny, yes. I would consider that. I have considered that, but I would need a lot more time, I think, because at this point, if I found another day that I could use to make videos, I would want to make more Swugga videos. There's a lot more stuff that I want to make than I have time to make. And but there's other games that I like to play, and I would love to eventually become like a variety gamer and not just Swugga. But I feel like because this is like my favorite game of all time, I feel like it translates to perhaps a more enjoyable viewing experience if I am literally sitting here having fun playing the game in front of you guys instead of, you know, maybe trying out a new game that I've never tried before or whatever. But there's a big market for that, and I'm not really doing it to get big. I'm doing it because I want to help other players learn how to play the game, and I want to share the love of something with other people, and you guys are just the most incredible audience. I'm so thankful for each and every one of you. I am definitely growing faster than I thought I would, and I can't believe the support you guys are giving me with all these comments in the live stream, with all the comments in between on the videos, with all the views and the likes and the clicks and everything. You guys are awesome. Being active in the Discord, giving me somebody to talk to and hang out with. I really appreciate everything that you guys do for me. And I think that that's going to be it for the stream. I'm sure that we're going to get roasted in Grand Arena, but hey, we all lose Grand Arena about half the time, right? I mean, that's pretty much how the new system works. That's pretty much how the new system works. Until next time, I want you guys to remember that I stream every Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern. And until next time, Jesus loves you.